why, if the sun comes up in the east and goes down in the west, from our perspective, of course, here on Earth, does the moon's shadow then travel from the west to east? And the mechanics of it are actually pretty simple to demonstrate, I think. So I wanted to do a two-part demonstration here. First of all, referring to the actual movement that's happening. You've got the Earth spinning once every 24 hours. The moon goes around the Earth much slower than that. It takes much longer to do that. The sun then, the Earth and the moon rather, they travel around the sun, and that takes a year. So in terms of the mechanics of an eclipse, it's when the moon passes between the Earth and the sun. Let me spin this around then so that the camera gets the perspective of from the sun. So you got the sun, the moon, and the Earth are in alignment, and the moon is going to block the sun. Now, just to show you relatively in this, by the way, this is the Lego space model. It's pretty cool. We had fun putting that together in one of the earlier videos. And since then, I've actually fixed it, because the first time I put it together, I missed a piece. But, all right, so you've got the Earth, and I've got the Western Hemisphere here. The U.S. is right, or North America is right here. You got the moon, you got the sun. So in one day, so the Earth goes all the way around, and then it's back. The moon really doesn't move that much in reference to the Earth. So the travel, or the perception of the shadow, how the shadow travels across, is really about the Earth spinning rather than anything else. All the other mechanics that are involved are pretty much negligible as far as demonstrating how the shadow travels across. So now we're going to switch to a little different model. This model, by the way, is not to scale. For an Earth this size, you would have to have probably a 12-foot diameter sun, and it would have to be about 600 yards or maybe a little further away from the Earth in order to make this actually to scale. So here now, we're going to replace that with our globe. And in order to demonstrate this, now we're going to need to actually I think it'll be better if we actually shut the lights off here. So the sun is out here, and the Earth then turns in this direction. So it first is light on the east coast, and then it moves across to the west coast, and then it fades into dark again, and the sun is shining on the opposite side of the Earth. Now, to demonstrate this, though, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move the sun instead of the Earth, so we can leave North America there. This will be my moon. This will create the shadow then. That's going to, and what I'm going to do for the spinning of the Earth or daylight is to start with my, I'm actually going to move my source of light so it goes across from east to west. So you have the sun then coming up, moving across, eventually around midday catches the moon and the shadows cast on the Earth, travels across Mexico, across the United States, up through New England, and the sun goes down. So that is why, it's because the Earth or the moon is remaining relatively still, and the source of light travels from east to west. You then have the moon's shadow is traveling, as far as where it is projected on the Earth, is going in the opposite direction as the movement of the source of light. So that's how then we get the movement of the shadow seems to be counter to or opposite direction of what the sun is traveling. So I hope that makes it a little clearer for anybody who might be a little bit confused. And Thanks for watching. No, I don't want to really say thanks for watching. What do I want to say? There you have it. It was a beautiful eclipse. Oh, I know. To celebrate 2 weeks ago, today was the total eclipse, and we are going to celebrate by opening up some equal exchange 92% cocoa organic total eclipse chocolate.
Yay!
That's what we're going to do to celebrate. Thanks for watching.
Shalom.